And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. We're back. We are back. It is MLK Day. It is Inauguration Day. It's a big day in the United States today. Welcome in. Up first, I got Misbehaving for Throwdown. A throwdown for the lovely Misbehaving. I think I'm actually going to use this. Oops. And I'm going to use this. Uno momento. Hi, BB. It looks like you got three. Do you have three different comparisons we're going to do for this throwdown here? It looks like you got three different. Kendra. Hey, girly. How's it going? All right. Misbehaving is up first. If you guys are called to donate, you know the drill. And if you want to send me or my cats a gift, I'm like not even, listen, I got Pluto in the first house right now. I'm just going to let it all hang out right now. It is what it is. Closed mouths don't get fed. Sorry. All right. Misbehaving. We are going to get into it. We're doing a throwdown. It looks like we have a job comparison. I have a card flipped. I'm going to use this deck for you. Give me 1 second. Yes, we have a big day today, MLK Day. Okay, the Seven of Swords is flipped in this deck. I don't know when the last time I used this deck today. I actually had regular work today, which is interesting because I know a lot of people are off today, but anywho. All right. We are doing a reading for Misbehaving. We have three different options. We're doing a throwdown. Give me just a moment here. And all right. So Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream. Please protect our energy. I'm also going to call on Spirit to please open me up to be a clear channel so that I can deliver messages for the greater good. And so it is. All right, Misbehaving, the throwdown. Which job is going to be best for mental health, well-being, and professional growth? I have 1, 2, and 3. Do you know what they are? 1 is vinyl, 2 is arrow, 3 is good. I'll just say 1, 2, and 3. I feel like I need, are you feeling really like hyper and jittery right now, Misbehaving? I need like a moment to sit here for a second in this energy. Give me a moment. Let's all take a deep breath. Actually, you know what? Even better. I hope you don't mind me doing this. We're going to use our beautiful singing bowl. Give me just a moment here. You said you're jittery. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. All right, let's get into it. I was like, hold the phone. All right, we're doing 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Spirit, we're doing a throwdown. Thanks so much, Kendra. Kendra is up next. Job number 1. Job number 1. We have strength and the 2 of swords. What's going to be best for mental health, well-being, and professional growth? We have option number 1. I'm going to throw Oracle over these, so just hold on for 1 second. Option number 2. We have option number 3. I'm kind of leaning toward number 2. I'm actually going to shuffle more and clarify these, and then I'll throw Oracle on them. What I will say is none of them look necessarily bad. I do think that there's opportunity for you to really shine and overcome something for company number 3. I do have a little bit of reservation with job number 1 because I feel like you might, I don't know, I'm getting a sense of like, if you get more than one option and you choose option number 1, you may like second guess your decision. Option number 2, there is potential for personal growth. I think that things are going to feel pretty steady, slow moving. We have earth energy here, which is good. There's good potential for growth. And then job number 3 may feel like a little bit more like a risk, but there's more reward. Let me know if that makes sense. Hey, Stacy, welcome in. So right now I'm leaning towards 2 and 3, but I'm going to clarify and then we're going to do some oracle on top of these. Give me one moment. And we're doing a throwdown, so it's a little bit different of a reading. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay. I feel like 2 and 3 are really good. Number 2, let me start with number 2, feels very solid. Number 2 feels like a very solid place where you can grow and learn over time. Number 3 is a really exciting opportunity that you may feel a little bit nervous or you may feel like a fish out of water, but there is going to be there could potentially be a huge payoff if you take the risk on number 3. What I will say about number 1 is if you are waiting for a job offer or that's the only offer that you get, I feel like it's okay to take the job. It's not my favorite job. It just seems like you'll be able to make ends meet if number 1 is the only one offered to you. We have the sun. And so, I mean, the cards I pulled really aren't bad, but the vibes I'm getting is like, if there's multiple offers and you choose number 1, you may like second guess yourself. 2 and 3, I like 2. Again, very stable energy here, clarified with the Hierophant. Number 3, I kind of like, I'm someone who I'm a Scorpio. I have a lot of Pluto. I have Pluto transiting through the first house. I am a risk taker. So for whatever that's worth, I know you're my little Pisces, so I don't know how comfortable you are with that. But I feel like if you take the risk on number 3, I think it's exciting and there's opportunity for it to pay off. Let's clarify with some oracle here. You said makes sense. You're not loving number 1. So at the end of the day, they're all decent situations if you're just trying to make like ends meet. Let me see what else we have here. Leave the past behind. There may be a connection to someone in the past. Oh, and then we have go wild. Yeah, I don't think number 1 is very exciting or lighting you up. Number 2, release your blocks and lighten up. So what I'll say for number 2, it's very slow moving. It's very steady. There is growth. It's something that you can count on. It's something that you don't have to worry about. If you want something very low key where there's no drama, number 2 would be a really good choice for you. If you want something that's a little bit more stimulating, and when I say risky, I mean that in a good way. It's like higher risk, higher reward. Maybe there's a higher learning curve, or there's something that you feel out of your comfort zone, but you want to push yourself to like excel or learn something. I feel like 3 is a decent option here. Yeah, we have attend to the details. There may be something that you have to learn here. And we have Virgo energy, which is about, paying attention to the details, communication, getting into the weeds of things. And then, number 3, know your worth. There could be opportunity to make more money here. And we have Taurus representing the second house of, wealth, assets, and financial income, things like that. Let me just roll the dice and see what else we get here. You have an offer. Second interview with 3 and first with second. So, I mean, if they give you a deadline, you can always accept it and then resign. If the timelines are a little bit weird. I will also say tomorrow we have some pretty historic astrology that we will only we've never experienced in our lifetime, and it's not even a once in a lifetime thing, because Aquarius doesn't Pluto and Aquarius doesn't enter in everyone's lifetime, but it is in this one. So the Sun and Aquarius are going to conjunct at 1 degree Aquarius, which technically they're conjunct right now, but they'll be even closer on top of each other tomorrow, which is going to be a big deal for us. Let me see what else we have. Mars. Mars in Gemini in the 10th house. Go after what you want. Go after what you want. Maybe you want something that's a little bit more buzzy, a little bit more stimulating with this Gemini energy. Mars in the 10th house. If you want it, you got it. I think that you could get more than one offer with this. I think that there are eyes on you, and I think you're a really good candidate. So that's energy I'm looking at with these 3 different options. Let me know if you need any clarification, but I'm going to leave that with you. There could be opportunity to make more money at number 3. So I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Up next, I have Kendra and Stacy. Perfect. Thank you so much. All right, Kendra, let's get it, girly. What can I expect with the BT job at Inceps? Okay, let's take a look. So Kendra, just to so I understand your question, you want to know what the vibes, what can you expect? You want to know what the vibes of the job is? Is that what you're asking? What is the job like? What can you expect moving into that role? Why did I put this deck over here? I think, you know what, Kendra, we're going to use this. I haven't touched this in a little while. What can I expect? Oh, okay, cool. What can I expect if I accept it? And I'll do a little modified here because I don't even know what the super chat options are, but we'll just roll with it. What can you expect if you accept? I'm going to throw some oracle on this. Four of Wands, stability. There's stability here, which I like. Hey, newbie, what's going on? All right. There is stability here, which I like. There's more money. There's happiness. There's freedom. There's momentum moving forward. Here's what I want to say to you, my friend. Things are nothing. I won't say nothing is perfect because I hate when people say that. But I feel like things can't be perfect every single day, right? I think this is a good fit. I think this is a good fit. I feel like this is providing stability. Four of Wands, there could be a change of home or residence, or maybe you are moving. Four of Cups, there could be, I also feel like there is a lot of room for you to heal as a person while you are going through this next chapter of your life. Or because the Four of Cups is kind of like, it may not be everything that you want, or you may feel a little bit like, I don't know about this thing or that thing. But I feel like there is, what I will say about this job is that there's much more good than there is blah or anything that you might be annoyed with. So if you feel like there's some little things that are annoying, or maybe there's like a recruiter that's annoying you, all of those things are temporary, because what I'm seeing is that the job itself is actually pretty harmonious here. The Three of Pentacles, people working together. I think there's a lot of staying power in this position as well. Here we have the Hanged Man. So I feel like this could be something that you could stick with for a long time. I also feel like it's going to expose you to different people, open you up to different people. You're going to have a totally new perspective on things. Like, let's say you're in this job for like a year's time. I feel like there's, I mean, I don't have death here, but I do feel like there's the Hanged Man and the Four of Cups. I almost feel like there's some type of perspective change where you're like, I thought that this thing, they say, oh, sorry, I'm having a hard time talking today. The energy is really intense with this alignment. So I've been getting a lot of headaches lately. So stick with me here. I need to slow down. Okay. The Hanged Man and the Four of Cups. I feel like I'm trying to think of a good example here. Like when you think that you want something really, really, really bad, and then like maybe 3 months, 6 months, 7 months down the line, you see something and you realize like, oh my God, thank God I didn't get that thing that I wanted. I feel like there's something like that about this job, where there might be something where you're like, I don't know if I'm going to like this, or I don't know if I'm going to like that, or I'm going to like that person. Like I have a friend who, one of my dear friends, like we kind of got off to a rough start, but now they are like one of my best friends. And so it's kind of like there might be something that pops up in this job along the way where you're like, I don't know about this. And then you end up being like really excited, really happy. Beautiful cards here. Four of Wands, Chariot, Nine of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. I think that there's financial stability at this job as well. There's more money maybe than what you were making before. Let me see what other information we have here. A time for healing, exactly what I was saying. With the Four of Cups and Hanged Man, like I almost feel like it's giving you the Four of Wands. It's giving you the stability, maybe so where like you're not worrying about finances, where you can kind of like focus on what other areas of your life are going smooth. With the job, you can kind of maybe heal some emotional stuff that's been going on with you. Let me know if that resonates for you. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. I think that's a great sign to see, especially in a career reading. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, I have 3 reading options for you. I do need to go grab some water, but I have Stacy up next. Looking good, Kendra. All right. Thank you. All right. Stacy, let's see what's going on with you, boo-boo. What up, girly? Thanks, Kendra. It is cold. It's going to be, we're having so I moved to a place that doesn't snow because I don't do snow. But allegedly, it's supposed to snow. I don't think it's gonna snow. I don't really think it's gonna snow, guys. People are freaking out. I'm like, girl, I am a certified ice road trucker. Put me in, coach. You need me to drive through it. I don't even care. All right, Stacy, let's get into your, I hope it's warm wherever you guys are, or that you are staying warm, because it is cold out there on the East Coast. All right, let's do it. My boyfriend Ryan and I have been on a break for the last couple of weeks. We weren't treating each other well and are reflecting on how to move forward. How is he feeling about me? Let's take a look here. How is Ryan feeling about Stacy right now while they're on this break the last couple of weeks? How is Ryan feeling about Stacy? Give me 1 second. I just want to check in your see what kind of reading you want. Okay. I want to tap into his energy. Give me a second here, because I feel like I'm getting something. His heart chakra is a little bit stuck. There's a little bit of muck in there, where I just feel like he has a hard time like opening up or expressing himself. I feel like I could say that about most men in general, but I am seeing like, it's interesting. I wish I could show you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like the circle of his heart chakra, and then I'm seeing like most of it is the color that it should be, and then it's like splotched with like gray, and it's almost, it's like it's muddy or something. It almost looks like it's muddy. And this, I almost feel like, isn't even necessarily, listen, I ain't trying to talk bad about his mama or whoever raised him, but I think he's dealing with some environmental or like family things that may have happened when he was younger. He may have had some interesting men around him that either taught him or didn't teach him about, proper relationships and women. I don't necessarily think he's a bad guy. I think he's been misled by the adults or the parents around him. And I mean, how many of us can say we haven't been, right? I'm just throwing that out there. Is what I'm picking up on. Spirit, show me, how is Ryan feeling about Stacy right now? How is Ryan feeling about Stacy right now? We have the Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords. There seems to be a trust thing with women, and because it's really interesting, because he feels the love that you have for him. Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords. It's more about, can I really open up? Can I really have this heart-to-heart soul connection with someone? Okay, let me see. Knight of Cups. How is he feeling? How is he feeling about this? Starseed is the Fool in this deck. Okay, I normally don't do this, but I almost want to, I feel like I'm getting a little bit of channeling from this whole situation. I feel like what he would say is that on a soul level, you really see him for who he is. you really see him for who he is. And he can feel the, like, you don't even have to tell him. He knows and he can feel the love that you have for him. I think that other people may have gotten involved with him for the wrong reasons, whether that was like looks or money or reputation or something like that. Like, for people got involved with this guy for the wrong reasons. And so that's another reason why he feels like he has trust issues. So he does feel like you love him. He does feel like he could trust you. And in some ways he's kind of like kicking himself. I do think that he's thinking that you guys like ruined this thing. And so right now he's going back and forth between like 9 of Wands. Can we really make this work, or should we just walk away? At the bottom of the deck, I have the 6 of Pentacles. This relationship has to be reciprocal. And I think that he's starting to realize that as well. You guys have to have the trust and have a very secure foundation here and feel at home with each other. If you guys don't feel like there is complete trust and that you guys are in a secure attachment with each other with this 4 of Wands energy, this thing may not work and the cycle may continue. So I'm going to roll the Astro dice. This is how he feels right now, and this is the stuff that he's thinking about. This is how he's feeling about everything right now. I do think that this relationship is a little bit of a catalyst for him, because if he never met someone like you, I don't know that. I think other people made it really easy for him, and you are a little bit more of a challenge that he is not used to. And so he kind of doesn't even, I won't say he doesn't know what to do, but he's never been challenged in this way before, which is showing signs of growth for him, which is good. Hey, Virgo sun. Hey, Kelsey. Welcome in, guys. I'm doing donation only today. Let me see. Spirit, show me, where is this thing headed? Where is this thing headed? Uranus in the 7th house with Aries. You guys have to move in a different way. I know you know that. He has to move in a different way. He's in Aries. Uranus and Aries in the 7th house. What does Uranus do? Uranus is a disruptor. It changes things. Uranus causes things to buzz and morph and change, if that makes sense. And Uranus is kind of a weirdo. It does things in its own way. And Aries is very intense because it's Mars ruled, but not like an emotional Scorpio intense, but it's like, here I am, I'm doing this. And so what I feel is he realizes that if he wants to fix this, he has to basically come for you and claim you and make you his again. And if he doesn't do that, if he can't put the effort in to do that, and I think that's what you want a man that can kind of stand up and claim you and be an adult. I'm also picking up on, like, I don't know if he, hey, DeMonte, I don't know if, I do need to get some water after this reading, so just FYI. Does he rely on his parents or something like that? Or, like, not rely on them financially, but, like, does he, like, I just feel, I'm picking up this sense of immaturity with him where he's like, I don't know what to do. Should I call my parents? Should I, blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like he doesn't feel confident in his own choices, which is kind of surprising for an Aries man. These are the things he's reflecting on. This is how he feels. He knows what he has to do if he wants to salvage this. I do think that he cares for you. You have to let him show up. And don't hold your breath. I don't know what you, because I feel like he could do it, but it may not be as fast as you want him to do it here with this Knight of Pentacles. Does he want to salvage this thing? I do think that he does, but you have to give him the time and space to do that. I would go about living your life. And I know it's hard because it's like, but you can't force him or change him to do anything. So in some ways, it's almost like you can fix your side of the street and say what you need to say. But if he doesn't show up correctly in this thing, I would just continue to go on living your life and going about your situation. I do think that he could come forward, but like, do you have a timeline on this, or you guys are just seeing how things go? Oh, you're supposed to get together at the end of the month. Yeah, you still have a little ways to go here with that Knight of Pentacles. I do think that he cares for you, but I think you're more mature than he is. There's a power imbalance here. Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. He isn't as mature. You're like the wise one, and he is a little bit he's still growing into his paws. You know what I'm trying to say here? So I think that he's definitely more open to working things out than completely walking away, but he has to man up and actually do it. And let him do it. Let him do it. Give him, because you can't, like, I have this whole saying where it's like, I'm not a coach. I can't tell you how to act to like be with me. Do you know what I mean? It like, we either work or we don't, because if you have to coach someone on every single second of your relationship, that's maybe it just means you're not compatible. Give me a moment. I need to get some water and take some. I've been getting dizzy with it's got to be the freaking Sun and Pluto thing that's making me wild over here. All right, I have Demonte and then I have Virgo up next. Give me a brief intermission. Diamante. I hope I'm saying your name right. And then we have Virgo. Give me just one moment, please. BRB. Oh. Augustus, you're cute. I think I'm just getting old. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's not the planets. Maybe I'm just an old woman now. All right. Diamante, you are up next, babe. Let me grab your... question over here. All right, what are Michael's next actions? What are Michael's next actions towards you? What are Michael's next actions towards you? Let me pick up on this person's energy. This person has a big energy. Does Michael have a big personality? I'm getting I'm also picking up like earth, maybe water sign or a mix of something like that. I feel like this person has a big personality. Or there's something that's big and funny about them. He said he does. Okay, give me one more. Oh, good. I'm in his energy. Give me 1 second. I want to sit here with this. He's 6'5". Girl, stop it. Yeah, no, I'm getting like, this is a big person. I didn't want to sound derogatory, but I also just think this is like spirit's like big, 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 big everything, which is real, like personality, physical, everything. That's really funny. I'm in his energy. Give me one moment. I'm also seeing him drive around in a car. I mean, that could be anybody, but maybe he's like really into his car. Let me see what else I got here. There's something really sweet about this guy. I don't think he's a bad guy. I do think that he is a sweetie. He feels like a soft. Oh my gosh. He's a Leo Virgo cusp. He loves his car and truck. That's so funny. Okay, cool. I'm so glad. Have I ever read for you before? I love it. Thank you so much for that confirmation. Yeah, I'm seeing this huge dude. I'm like, what is going on here? Okay. Very into his vehicles. All right. So you want to know, what are his next actions towards you? I like his energy overall. What are his actions towards you? His next this is the first time I've read for you. What are his actions towards you? Oh God. Okay, here's the deal, my little friend. Is it Diamante? I don't want to say it wrong. Anyway, here's the deal, honey. I do not get the impression that this is someone who's ready to settle down. I do think that he's a warm person. I do think that he has a really nice, genuine vibe about him. I'm also getting the sense, though, that like if he's telling you, if he is willing, sit with me here, my friend. If he is telling you something, okay, let me know if I'm right about this. We have Knight of Pentacles. This guy ain't moving fast. We had a disagreement and he practically ran. Here's the deal. If he is showing you who he is and he's showing you and telling you things about his personality and what he wants and what he needs and how he is, believe him the first time. This is someone who I do think he's genuine. He is even a little bit of a softie. And I do think this is someone that may be a little bit avoidant. Why? So what cards do I have? I have Temperance, 10 of Wands, the World, 7 of Cups, the Fool, 10 of Swords, and the Chariot. Which is funny because the Chariot is all about vehicles. So that's funny that he loves his vehicles. Anyway, I mean, who doesn't love vehicles? I'm into vehicles. Anyway, this is a guy that's still trying to sort out what direction he wants his life to go in. There's some things that are like still up in the air in his life. And I also feel like there could be multiple women around him. I don't know if that's part of what the disagreement was. You don't need to tell me. I don't think that this is someone who is necessarily ready to settle down. And if he told you anything that like he's not ready or blah, 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 whatever, Believe him. This is not giving me the energy of I feel calm, I feel stable, and I'm ready to enter a beautiful relationship. That is not what I'm getting here whatsoever. He was being weird. After our disagreement, he started posting things to get my attention, but I ignored him. I am picking up a little bit. I mean, it's hot and cold vibes. We have the 10 of Swords and the Chariot, and it's like, which is it? If someone is not being consistent and they are being a little bit hot and cold, or they're playing games to get your attention. The other thing is, you know, both men and women do post things, because I think anytime your ego gets bruised or you get scared, he could be a runner. He could be an avoider here. And with the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, it's like, do I really want to put the effort into this thing? Or could I just run over here and try something different, or try nothing at all? With the 7 of Cups, he never said he wasn't ready. He's a slow mover, and I do not feel like, I don't think, then maybe it's maturity wise, I don't think that he is ready to get involved in a serious commitment whatsoever. He definitely does not want to move fast. I think he dips his toe in and then he gets scared. The Fool, 10 of Swords, the Chariot. It's like we're starting again. Things are confusing. Things are messy. Nothing's consistent. Nothing's balanced. Can we really trust each other? It was super early. So when he saw communication, it was super early. So when he saw, I brought it up and he got defensive. I'm not doing that at all. Good. Yeah. So I think a lot of times, I have a friend who's out there dating in these streets right now, and she, as you become older and wiser, and you've been through, you know, dating more people, you will be able to weed people out pretty quickly. I don't know if there is a strong compatibility. I don't think he's a bad guy. I just don't think that I don't think he even knows what he wants right now, to be honest. Where's this thing headed, Spirit? He needs to heal. Yeah. Where's this thing headed? He could even have like generational or other relationship stuff. There's a lot of messy energy around him. 7 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. There's some messy energy. Temperance. He does need to heal. He needs to even out. Spirit, show me where this is headed. Mercury in the first house of Aquarius. He may say, or you may say, it's not you, it's me. I kind of need to do my own thing and figure some stuff out. His family is messy. I think that you guys could potentially go your own ways, and maybe, I mean, if this is someone that you see a friendship with, maybe you stay friends with this person. But right now is not a good time for him to be entering any type of relationship at all. There's a lot of messiness. And maybe this is, you know, if you feel rejected in any way from him, or if he feels rejected from you, whichever way it is, like, I almost feel like, I don't know that this is your forever person. The energy looks really messy. I'm not reaching out at all. Yeah. So he could come back and just say, like, if you do hear from him again, but I think you guys are going to go your separate ways for now, is what I'm picking up on. Yeah. Mercury and Aquarius in the first house is like, I have Aquarius in the first house. It's right now, actually. And it's an energy of like independence and freedom and doing things your own way. And I think that he may even be having some realizations about his family or his life or his lifestyle or the way who he is in the first house as an individual, that he needs to heal and figure out, and he needs time to do that. Yeah. And if you were to have gotten caught up in this, it would have just made things for you messy. You want someone who's stable and who's bringing to the table what you have. And I'm not even talking about financially. Like, you need a partner who's like mentally ready to, you know, come to the table with whatever you're bringing to the table. Yeah, there's something messy about that. When I spoke, he seemed shocked when I pointed out his flaws. Whoo! Maybe he's been impressing people with his truck and he's not used to that. So, oh my gosh. I am wishing you the best. Yeah, I think you guys might go your separate ways here. But he might act a little bit more messy before things kind of completely wrap up. So I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Welcome in. Up next, thanks so much for coming here for a reading. Welcome to the channel. We're a fun little community if you want to hang out with us. Let's see. You are so welcome. Number one, Virgo. Virgo is up. Virgo, let me know if you are here. Virgo, your reading is up. We have two different readings. Oh my gosh, I've been on for 47 minutes. This is wild. Today is flying by. All right, Virgo, number one. Thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate it. Numero uno. What's to come for Yusuf and I's connection? What is to come between Yusuf and Virgo? I think, Lord, okay, a Page of Wands at the top of the deck. I think that if you didn't talk to this person for a little while, they were thinking of you and they got a little excited, if you know what I mean. Okay. Especially if you guys kind of left things on not so great terms. You like the deck? Is that what you're saying? I love this deck really, I know it doesn't seem like anything special, but I don't know, for whatever reason, I really like readings with this deck. It's just, it's easy peasy, easy to read. Here's what I'm going to say about this. Oh, pretty deck. Here's the deal. This is called the Arcanum. This is called the Arcanum, if you're interested. There's like a series of them. Anyway, it's a new connection, but it is steamy. Okay. It is steamy. I want you to ask yourself if this is practical, number one. Is this, you need to ask yourself what your values are and what you're looking for, and then ask yourself if you are in alignment with this. There is a lot of spice, there is a lot of steam, and there is a lot of passion here with the Devil. But what is the Four of Cups? What is the Eight of Swords? What is it? It's not even a bad reading, but it's like, what is the elephant in the room? Like, what is the, I mean, there is no Ten of Wands, but it just kind of feels like, Did one of you guys just leave something that was a little bit sad? Like, why is there a somber energy coming from, if it's not you, it's him? Maybe there was something that he was grieving or dealing with. I planned on writing down things tonight. Probably him. Okay. Yeah, there's something a little bit sad going on within his energy. He needs to be ready and willing to give to this connection. So, understand what your values are, what your needs, what your wants are. And if this is in alignment with you, I think there's some really beautiful energy here at the same time. Four of Wands, I think that you guys get each other. I feel like you guys both have assets to bring to the table. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you guys, I feel like it is more of an even playing field. I don't know if he got cheated on with the Three of Cups or he lost someone and something. I've been stressed out with mom life. I've been wanting, okay. All right. So I feel like this could be a good option for that. Just make sure that if you don't want to have another child, to prepare yourself for that. But if you're just looking for like a fling, if you are looking for a fling, that is 100% going to be a very easy to achieve here. There may be some things that you guys have to get used to, but I do feel like you guys are very similar and that you guys might have butt heads in that way. I don't want to see you get hurt if you start catching feelings in this situation and then he doesn't want to have a deeper connection. So you need to be really clear about what you want so that you don't box yourself or trap yourself into something. The communication needs to be consistent and clear for this thing to work. What is the future of this connection? It could get really steamy if that is what you want. You could have that at your doorstep tonight if you want it, to be quite frank with you. I feel like that's easy. It's the rest of the mess. Do you want to deal with the rest of what comes with it? Do you know what I'm saying? But if that's what you're looking for, honey, it could be at your feet by dinner time. Okay. I kid. Entertainment purposes only. Venus in the second house. It's so funny. Like, I feel like you guys are actually a good match here. We have Gemini, Venus and Gemini in the second house. I feel like you guys have enough sides to you to stimulate each other. I think you guys really enjoy chatting or spending time together or whatever this is. The thing about Gemini energy is that it always needs stimulation. And I feel like you guys provide that for each other. So this could be really funny and really steamy, but it just depends on how, like, are you looking for the love of your life or are you just looking for, a good time, not a long time? But I feel like there is real connection here. This isn't just a hookup. So there is potential for someone to potentially get their feelings hurt is all I'm trying to say. But I do think that you guys could create a connection or some type of understanding that is both mutually beneficial there with the second house energy as well. Vulnerable. If you guys start getting vulnerable, anticipation, I feel like the energy is mutual on both sides. Immaturity, make sure that you guys can handle the situation at hand. Spirit, where is this connection headed? Show me. Where is this connection headed for our Virgo? For our little Virgo friend here. You earth signs are just cheeky little people, aren't you? The Bear, the Mountain, and the Crossroads. You have to decide. You have to get really clear. May I change? Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Go ahead. You can post your second question. So I will say that. Do you want someone who's loyal, that you want to build a relationship with, that's going to climb mountains with you? Or are you looking for a good time tonight? And only you can really answer that question. Or you can F around and find out. This isn't the end of the world. Like the Five of Cups, I don't necessarily see anything horrible happening here at the end. I mean, if you guys didn't work out, I don't see this being like a knockdown, drag out thing. It could just be like we're going our separate ways. So if you want to F around and find out, I feel like it's steamy enough. You just have to be safe about things. You know, I've been wanting that solid relationship, girl. But why though? Just kidding. I don't mean to be, everyone that I know that's in a solid relationship is miserable. Your body has urges. No, I feel that. I mean, listen, no shame in that. But I just feel like everyone who's married, like, I listen to a lot of Dr. John Deloney now too, and it's like everyone is a nightmare. I'm like, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm gonna chill here and be happy so that no one can like control me or scream at me or abuse me. Like, I'm good. I'm good. Spirit will never betray me. That's the only other entity I need. And my cats and you guys and my friends and my peoples. All right. All right, we're changing number 2. I don't want this deck. Hold on, let me pull out my romance deck. All right. I don't feel like I'm settling though. I feel like I'm making adult. Exactly. You don't got to settle for nothing. You don't got to. Well, and I don't know that it's, listen, I know I may offend some people who, newbie probably already thinks I'm crazy. I might offend people who are like of a traditional mindset. And like, I believe in, I mean, that's truly what like unity and tolerance and all of that is about, is like we all get to choose our own thing, and we shouldn't shame anyone else for whether you choose to be single or whether you choose to be married. Like I know a young couple getting married and I think they're a good match for each other. I don't want that for me, but like I'm excited for if you can find someone that you aren't miserable with, that doesn't abuse you, like that's a win. I wanted more children. Yeah, like it's anyway, I think we're realizing that human beings are not necessarily supposed to be like monogamous forever. Like I know we're animals, but we're also intelligent creatures. Anyway, I could ramble about that. That's not what this is about. My bird brain. You know. Amen to that. Thanks, honey. We'll add you to the list. All right. Oh God, I could ramble on all day, but I'm not going to do that. The Aquarius has got me all fired up. All right, Spirit, show me. What does Y think of Virgo? Queen of Pentacles, you're someone who's solid, that you have things together. You are super sassy here with the Devil card coming out again. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. They see you as someone who is a very solid woman that has a good head on their shoulders, that is able to provide for, I don't know if you've had discussions about your family, but like you're working hard to provide, that I think he does sense that you are looking for a good time as well. We have the Five of Swords. He thinks that you've definitely been wounded by the hands of men if you've shared that with him. We have the King of Wands here. We have the Eight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. He sees you as easy to talk to, very easy to communicate with here with the Eight of Wands and Three of Pentacles. I think he is very attracted to you, turned on, and wants to kind of see where things go. If you do want to hook up with this dude, that definitely is a possibility here. Okay. Like I said, by dinner time tonight. But let me see what else I have here. He kind of has two sides to him, as we all do, though. I think we all do. You said I can tell. We all do. You know, the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, I do think that he is responsible, but on the flip side of that, I think that he has some very serious, strong urges. The only thing I'll say about that is like, as someone who's afraid of like diseases and things like that, I know this is getting a little entertainment purposes only. I'm not a medical professional. But if this person is like online and like messing around with tons of people, like, do you really just, you know, you have to ask yourself those questions. Like, is this person just like out here being a gigolo in our county, or is he, and that's the risk that you take, I guess, when you get involved in stuff like that. But anywho, Three of Pentacles, he feels like you're easy to talk to. He is interested in you. I don't think he has any intention of hurting you, but I also don't think that here's what I'll say. I think he's responsible in his life with maybe his career or his home or whatever. But when it comes to you, he is thinking about one thing only. Know that. Know that. Ace of Wands. This is the only thing he's thinking about right now. Okay. I don't know if I need to spell that out for you, but you're a mother. You know how all that works. Yeah. Page of Wands. Yeah. He's just trying to, you know, if something else grows from that, you know, cool, great, whatever, but just keep that in mind. That is the highest thing on the agenda right now. So I told you, by dinner tonight, the choice is yours. Spirit, show me, what does he think of, yeah, we have the 9th house. I don't know if you shared your spiritual beliefs at all with this person. We have Libra in the South Node and Libra in the 9th house. It's possible you could have had a past life relationship with this person. I know it's brand new, or maybe you never really met this person. I don't know what's going on. This is brand new. But there is some type of connection here that feels like some type of deep root. So just be mindful of that. And if you don't want to have another child, and I think I already said that again, just be careful. That's all. Or if you, I mean, it's, you know, whatever you want to get into, Virgo. Okay. You're grown. I don't need to lecture you. I'm not an after school special. I'm a freaking cat lady on the internet. Entertainment purposes only. Spirit, what else we have going on here? Pay attention to the red flags. Boom. Can you trust this person? Children. Finances and career. Yeah, just because someone is, listen, I've seen some crazy things in these streets. Just because someone is Worried about their finances and career does not mean they are worried about not, getting some VD up in here. That's all I'm saying. Okay. You got to protect yourself. What else do we have going on? DeMonte, aren't you so excited you came here? Like, what did I walk into? I am the Jerry Springer of tarot readers. Uncertain. Undying love. It's possible you could catch feelings and things could get a little messy here. Devotion, yeah. Just be careful with that. Is it worth it? In the words of Missy Elliott, is it going to be worth it? Only you can, he thinks you're attractive. He knows you've been hurt in the past. He thinks you're super easy to talk to. Are you being too easy to talk to? I don't know. Only you can answer that question. Let me. Virgo, you are cracking me up over here. You guys are so funny with these readings. Oh my gosh. Okay. DeMonte is up next. I'm going to do last call. I've been on for over an hour now. Last call for donations, guys. You guys are freaking cracking. As one of my dear friends says, you crack my ass. It's always fun. Oh my gosh. I love it. All right. My next victim, DeMonte, is up. Am I saying your name right? I think I am. We're going to use the shadow for you. See what's going on. Oh, right in time. Whoop, whoop. Oh, good. I'm glad you didn't have to hear me talk about that last. Go ahead and post your question. I'm kidding, but we have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun. What's coming towards me in love? Ooh, okay. We have fun over here. All right, let's do it. Last call for donations, guys. We are ending soon. Thanks so much for hanging out over here. All right. Cool. All right. DeMonte. Real love. What's coming? I'm searching for a real love. We sing over here. We laugh over here. I'm so glad you joined us. Okay. What's coming towards DeMonte in love? I sang it too. Yes. See, we're on the same page. What's your sun sign? I'd love to know. I'm into astrology, my friend. I enjoy it. Okay, hold on. Let me close my eyes. Let me see what I'm getting here. I am picking up, I do have some King of Wands energy. Let me see what's going on over here. Scorpio, death. You're Sag, fun. What's coming towards you in love? 10 of Cups. We have the Sun. Here he is, King of Wands, as I said. Can't make it up over here. 6 of Pentacles and the Tower. Well, isn't that a crazy set of cards? Let's take a look here. At the top of the deck, we have 6 of Cups. Here's the deal, my friend. I know. My moon is Leo and my rising is Scorpio. Also, I have a ton of Scorpio in my chart, so welcome. I absolutely love this card. Isn't this beautiful? 5 of Pentacles. Even though it's a 5 of Pentacles, this is the bottom of the deck. What are you? Let's talk about this. What are you leaving behind, DeMonte? I feel like you in love before. I think you were, even subconsciously, I think you were kind of operating from this place of lack of and it was kind of messing up your vibes a little bit. There's a transformation coming. And I think that you're within this transformation right now. There may be some subconscious or literal healing. Maybe there was a breakup or something that you're still kind of grieving or still letting go. And you're realizing that not only are you, wow, give me 1 second here. I'm getting other messages while I like move these here. I was settling big time. Give me a moment here. I want you to get really, really sorry. I am a cat lady and my cat is going crazy. She's going to start going nuts right now. Ember girl, come here, mama. With the 10 of Cups, there's this rainbow energy. And I'm not saying like, I mean, take that if it resonates for you, but I want you to be open to if you have a specific type. And I almost feel like the guy that I was seeing kind of looked like this guy. And I don't think this is, I'm talking about new love in general. We don't have to worry about the guy that I just read about. Okay. But I almost felt like he kind of looked like this person. I want you to open your mind up to dating someone like real loves that comes your way. The 10 of Cups in the tarot is the ultimate emotional fulfillment. It is that familial love. It is also romantic love. It's love of the highest kind. You have some of the best cards in the deck here. But you also have some interesting cards here as well. We have the Sun and the 10 of Cups next to each other. I do feel like you are going to be meeting someone. This person could be a fire sign or have a fire placement like you do. So what I will say, I refuse to settle. Exactly. It's funny. He has locks like him. But no, I swear to God, that is literally what I saw. I almost said that like a big guy, but that's message from spirit to not filter myself. But I was seeing very clearly with that person. Anyways, but I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you right now. And then we'll talk about other potential love coming towards you. So you could meet someone that also has like a Leo moon. When you have the same moon sign as someone, that can oftentimes be the sign of a soulmate, which is usually very beautiful and harmonious. Yeah. No, I'm so glad I met you today. This is actually really fun. But I do think that love is coming towards you. This is someone who will be reciprocal. And I feel like you are almost through this relationship, you're able to heal yourself and you're able to heal some things, even if it goes back like to childhood or your generational stuff or like your family line here with the 5 of Cups. And there could have been either one relationship that really wounded you in the past that you've moved on from, but there's still some triggers, right? Where when you connect with a new person, it's like, there's that thing that still kind of like gnaws at you. Okay. And, I think that you could meet this next person. I don't even want to focus on the person we read about. Okay. We're going to move on to future new energy. I think that you could meet this person in an unexpected way. This person could look different than what you normally dated. This person could just be very unique and interesting and different. I'm even picking up some Aquarius vibes as well. And we have this big transit in Aquarius. My last 2 relationships were tough. Exactly. And so I think through this, there is like a beautiful loving trust that's able to illuminate so that you can heal and some of the stuff can like fall away for you. I also feel like you were in those other relationships, you were either beat down or belittled, or you were, I don't even want to say settling. It's like you had this lack concept, but now you've transformed, but you're still kind of going through the healing process. So I don't see you going backwards at all. The other thing that I will say, it's possible that this guy that we talked about with the car and truck, he could come back around here, 6 of Cups. But if he does, he has to come correct and be very consistent with you. So it's possible that he could come back around. But what I do see is there is potential for you actually to meet someone. I feel like this year, I don't always put timing on stuff, but I do feel like at some point this year you could meet someone within the next 6 months, actually, is what I'm picking up here. Give me a little bit more information, Spirit. Mental and verbal. Leo still knew if he wants a door, he needs. Yeah, exactly. Let me see what else. I don't think he's necessarily a bad guy. He's got to figure out what he wants, but let me see what else. Yeah, we have Jupiter in the 10th house in Aries. You could even meet someone at work or through a work situation. Like, let's say your friend has like a work event and you go to this event with your friend and you could potentially meet someone, but there's some type of work connection here, and we have Aries energy. It's possible you could meet an Aries, Leo, maybe another Sag. He's a good guy but needs healing. Yeah. So yeah, I think in the next 6 months there could actually be an opportunity for you to have like real love enter your life, as you say, real love. I absolutely see that for you. I also think that there's something about your career potentially expanding this year as well. So I don't know if you have any goals for that, but there could be some things moving and shaking in regard to your career. I think that I feel a lot of beautiful growth and potential for you. I think some of the worst stuff is kind of over for you that you've dealt with. And I'm seeing some good growth for you this year in love and in career. Aries, and that's the thing. They don't, I mean, you hold all the cards. You essentially let these men come towards you, court you, whatever. And but yeah, there could be someone unexpected. The Tower is something that is unexpected but necessary, and sometimes it can tear things down that need to come down. And this could even be you tearing your own walls down and allowing someone to actually love you. I can't remember what the show was, but if you're someone who puts up a lot of walls around you, I think it was like I don't remember what it was, but like this guy was telling this girl, like, you have to like let someone love you. And I was like, oh my God. That's so funny because I am like that. I don't really let people into my energy. I do hair and makeup. Oh my gosh, I love that for you. We would probably be friends because I love hair and makeup too. But don't make fun of my nails. They're a little old. I don't do fake nails. Anyways, I'm rambling. I see you meeting someone with a strong fire placement. Where real love can grow, and let these people come to you. Make sure it's reciprocal. Make sure it's consistent. If it's not, cut it off before you get too, down the rabbit hole, pretty much is what I'm saying here. So I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. This is exciting. Yeah, lots of healing. Someone where you can kind of tear walls down and build something together. That is wild this is literally, I was seeing like locks, dark features, big dude. That's so funny. Funny. All right, girly pop, I gotta go. Last call, anyone else? I will be on, hit your notifications. I go live pretty regularly. These guys are dealing with a woman and her, I'm not. Oh yeah, he's later, but yes, interesting. All right, well, I will leave that with you. I'm going to email you. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. All right, guys, I will see you in the next one, possibly tomorrow. It just depends on how my week goes. But newbie, great to see you. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.